Hello everybody. See the car coming through that gate? That's a torii gate over there, the Shinto shrine gate. And that is the old Tokaido highway where cars are passing there in the distance. And I'm way down this little road past this elementary school at the entrance of a small, well, not so small, good size, medium small size Shinto shrine. Look at this amazing pine tree held up with little supports here with its needled boughs overhanging the entryway in such an auspicious manner. Very nice. Let's take a little tour of the shrine, shall we? I like the way this stone gate here has the rope around it, the more traditional style rope. Not sure if that's functional or decorative. First thing we see, the main part of the shrine is up there, but the first thing that we see that's of note is the next to the priest's residence here. That's where the shrine priest lives. This is the burn pit. This is where they do the dendago. No, I can't remember how to say it. Where the burn festival, where they will burn all the religious items at the end of the year, and at periodic times throughout the year. Big hole in the ground, basically, next to an old lantern. Oh, there's another gate over there, entryway. So the priest and his family will live here, and I can see some bottles of sake over there, so someone's been having a good old time. But sake has always been a part of, I guess it's always been still very much a part of Shinto celebrations, at least in the community where I live. The priest's home there has some lanterns around it and shimeno prayer rope. We're very close to the old Tokaido highway, as I said, and also some newer Route 1, when you hear some of the traffic noise. This is an old Shinto torii gate, like the one we saw there, similar to that one. Maybe its predecessor that has fallen to pieces and been enshrined here, so to speak. This probably was up on top of the gate. Maybe this collapsed in a earthquake, or maybe it was simply its time had come to an end. You can see the classic torii lines there. This is an elementary school over here. Filmed another visitor video earlier in the day on the other side. It's a beautiful big lantern right here. There's another one over here. Lots of cherry trees with the petals falling. We're catching them just at the end here of the blossoms. Over here, like I said, this is the priest's entrance, the priest's home. This is also where they would sell the various omamori, ofuda, and various things through this window here. There's probably a bell somewhere. There's a key, of all things. There's probably a bell somewhere where you can ring a bell to buy these things. And here you can see the various things that they sell. The ofuda there, the omamori there. These are prayer amulets blessed by the priest and sold to believers. You can see they have them lined up there. They'd open up these curtains and you could come purchase them. Let's go ahead and, let's save the main structure for last. We'll go on over here as the cherry petals gently fall. If you come to a Shinto shrine like this, these are good places to find public toilets available. Sometimes they're a little tricky to find. The toilet here is just around the corner here. I know because I came here earlier and I noticed it before. So back here is the toilet and other facilities. Shrines tend to be, some shrines tend to be rather dilapidated. This one's in pretty good shape, although there are various and sundries all over the place. Shimeno above the door here, this, I guess it's a storage shed perhaps. Let's continue our way. This is an expansive piece of ground for a shrine. I have another burn pit. I wonder why there are two burn pits. Maybe this is more for, look at the long rake there, used to rake the coals. So you can see various things in here. People have been burning, accidentally throwing in ceramic items as well. That's a tokuri sake flask. There's something with, probably looks like more like a roof tile, of all things. So sometimes people accidentally, they'll throw their whole kamidana in there. And sometimes they have accessories that go in there with it, unintentionally, I imagine. Beautiful blossoms. Tomei Expressway over there. There's the large basin for water. Although nothing in it now. Carved out of hewn out of a single rock. Is hewn the right word? Large monument over here. It's very large. And I think I saw a small shrine in the woods over here. Let's go take a look. A big tree has been cut here. I believe that with many shrines, the idea is that you're not supposed to ever cut anything. They're supposed to remain natural. But I see a lot of shrines that appear to be, maybe that's an old rule that nobody follows anymore. Good place for old men to play Go in the summer. There goes the train. It's a good place for men to play Go there. Aha, there's even a little path to the little shrine in the woods. Here we go. Take a look at that. That's nice, isn't it? Let's take a walk down there. I'll try to hold the camera steady. Ooh, nice spider web through the face. Nice bit of wildness here. It's nice to be able to walk here now without having mosquitoes all over me. Another few months, that all will change. Oh, this would be a great place to find centipedes. And big spiders, too. So this is looks like a pretty old shrine. This may have been the original shrine. There's another water basin here. The very nice amber color to the water there. And a still older one, perhaps, there. Maybe that's the original. Wow, isn't that great? Gee, exfoliation of the stone there, natural stone. It looks like there was an entire structure here once. Most Shinto shrines have a forestructure, which is where the priests do their work and they store stuff sometimes, and then the main structure for the kami, the god, is behind that, and you can see that over here. Here's the here's the forestructure, and then the kami's structure, where it basically replicates it. I'll bet you that this was the original shrine here, and then at a later date that shrine was built. That explains the older items that we see here. I'm going to step up here on this foundation here. We can see some old roof tiles here, little bits of the past. We'll go ahead and walk around. Oh, this would be an amazing place to come explore. It looks like there's a little stream over there too. Very, very nice. Let's walk up these steps. There's the Shimenawa prayer rope up there. I call them a prayer rope. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I think so. No lock. Big bolted door with another door on the inside. And no lock there either. Well, I guess if you're a kami, you don't need to worry so much about locking the doors, huh? And still a third burn pit, larger than the last two, and lots of roof tile shards all over the place. Well, that's not a stream, that's the river. There is a little stream there by the train tracks. This is a very large burn pit. Lots of roof tiles, bits, and all kinds of stuff. This must be the main shrine for the Okitsu area. By the way, we are in Okitsu. I failed to mention that before. There's a smaller little shrine right here. Look at this. The stones laid into the ground there, causing some sort of a separation, perhaps, of still more here. Some sort of delineation. Stones along here, border. That's probably the best word for it. This is interesting. Wow, what is this? This is not a shrine at all. This is an incinerator. There's there are the lids for the thing. It's an incinerator. There's a ding ding ding. Someone's rattling the big bells there. A woman is praying, I think. It looks like a shrine though, doesn't it? But it's actually another incinerator with what may be asbestos. Are those regular blocks or asbestos? Asbestos was pretty commonly used in this area for a long time, so it could be. I'm not sure. My father-in-law's house has asbestos in it. Well, look at the main structure there. Isn't that beautiful? This shrine seems to have a great need of incineration. Curious. Look at that wall. Amazing. Let's walk on back this way. We'll walk around the back of the shrine and then approach again the main structure as the final bit from the front. Look at how the fence posts here have inscriptions, which I believe are the names of the patrons of this shrine. Probably local community residents. My father-in-law, bringing him up again, he has his name inscribed in a temple in our area where he's a tatagu. He makes, see these people right here? They're probably pilgrims on the old Tokaido Highway, maybe, hikers. Although they're one street off. Which is often happens, it's not well marked. Anyway, he has his name inscribed like these names here. Because he, as a tatagu, he made the shoji screens for the temple in that place. Ah, let's see a pond over here. Oh, here's a very small little, indeed, another little religious structure over here. Isn't this nice? All by itself with a stone, an inscribed stone. Over here appears to be some abandoned items. There's an abandoned scooter maybe. Next to this water trough here. Big old tire, abandoned tire. And here, I think this is a part of the shrine grounds. A koi pond perhaps with barbed wire. Very interesting. This will be a great mosquito home. Shinto shrines, I mentioned the mosquitoes several times. Shinto shrines are notorious for this mosquito breeding ground. Not so much for the open water, but for the dark protection of the trees. In the heat of the summer, the cicada and the mosquitoes will congregate in this area. And if you try to walk through this area in the summer, you would just be basically swarmed upon by mosquitoes. Kind of a broken lantern. This is an elementary school. Look at that wall, isn't it? There's an elementary school, the pool of an elementary school. Isn't that nice? Japanese elementary schools often let their pools go dark like that in the months when they're not using them. And then they clean them up really nice in the warm months. Oh, here's a woman back here. Ohayou gozaimasu. She must be back here to leave an offering at this little shrine here. That's what she's here to do. She's gonna clean it up. Yeah, she's gonna clean it probably. The offerings there, be some flowers maybe. Yep. Very nice. I won't leave my camera gaze on her too much. I don't like to film people without their permission. Under the eaves of the main structure there, isn't it something? The stone-lined trail here. Coming to the end of our little tour, I see, what is that? Up there in the back end of the shrine. All kinds of handles. It looks like garden tools, implements of some sort. Like I said, these four structures can sometimes be used for storage, holding taiko drums and various banners and things like that. Oh, look at these stones. I featured these on the Abandoned Japan channel a couple of times. These are often used as shrines and temples. I'll have to come back and film this again. Shrines and temples, and get recycled into use all over the place in Japan. You can see them in people's gardens and the like from the past. Old stone lanterns fallen to pieces. Wow. There's a currently used water basin with the ladles and some towels dripping over the front. Isn't that nice? Okay, now let's go ahead and approach the main structure, shall we? Coming along here, we have our Koma Inu. They look like lions, but they're really dogs. One has the mouth open, one open and closed, indicating the various sounds that they're making, representative of life and death. Here are the main structure. Lanterns. Saisenbako, a coin box. And then open doors there. Taiko drum, altar elements, and then the kami's residence in back, of course. And of course some more sounds from the highway. And kegs of sake, possibly empty, as donations, as gifts to the shrine. See what I said about storing stuff? All kinds of chairs and stuff. Well, those chairs will be used in ceremony. See how these have been laid out? They may be doing some ceremony today. Nice polished floors. Well, there you go, back to the intro. Thank you for joining me on our little tour of a Shinto shrine here in Okitsu. I'm glad you could come along and share this experience with me. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.